Silverstone in F1RL. It's lights out and away we go for one car. Maybe there's a bit of lag. I think there's server lag because that Williams is gone. The Williams is gone, but we watch everything behind it. All cars everywhere. There's a car going, I believe that's the car of Andy Moore. There's a car off the track. I believe that's Warney. Look at all of them fighting around the village corners then. There's cars everywhere on track. So, Penstop knows is basically in the lead. Woodsman who's not back. So that's his AI up ahead who managed to get a launch at the start better. Look at everyone fighting through here. Silverstone, what a track. And in the wet as well. What more could you want? So, everyone keeping it clean. A lot of cars here, there and everywhere. Sim Racing Newbie up to 5th. Pharrell down in 10th. Not the start that he wanted. You see now, there's a Red Bull round cops. I'm not sure about that. Oh, Sandbaggy and Nova going wheel to wheel through cops, keeping it clean. Lovely race in between them two. Sandbaggy getting the position that he will wanted up into P8 now. Will, I'll drop you an invite. Your AI jumps the start wheel, that's why. Your AI is better than you. I will send you another one. I've sent you another invite now, Will. Hopefully you can get back. Will, I may suggest that when you join, you back up a bit so you have got under a second between you and the car ahead, because I feel like that AI was an unfair advantage. Or I will slap you with a 5-second penalty. Woodsman is back. Has he got control of the car? Woodsman sets the fastest lap. But yeah, again, I feel like he should, if he is driving the car, should back up and give some people a chance, because his AI did jump the start and has got ahead. So here is your grid so far then. Woodsman you up ahead, but it was AI on the start. Followed by Pencil Line, followed by Philip McGraw, followed by Sim Racing Newbie. Oh, this is a battle for P2. We've got battles here and everywhere. Oh, a three-way battle. Oh! Lot of bit of collision here, there and everywhere. We've got battles all around the track. Sorry if I can't cover it all. I apologise. I will try my best. Pharrell trying to get P9 on Nova. Dr. Mystic and Andy Moore going to have a battle as well with Storm Blitz coming up sooner or later. Unknown Soul trying to stand back as Cheney. Pharrell still on the back of that Alpine then as they got to cops. Rain lights both flashing. There's a yellow flag. I don't. Oh, is that Will backing up as Will got back? Or is there just a yellow flag? I don't know why there's a yellow flag. Don't know. Oh, someone's off. It's Will's Manu. Off. He's Storm Blitz retired from the session then. Is that a safety car out? There's the first one. I wonder what happened to Storm Blitz there. Looks like he just cooked it, or did the Williams catch him? I don't know. We're gonna have to find out. The Williams might have just caught him. But Philip McGroin is a race leader who got past Penstop Nose then. Or was it Penstop Nose place? What has happened then? Chaos! 2 laps into Silverstone. Sorry I can't cover it all. But it's chaotic. There's 16 drivers on the grid. We've got a 26 lap race, so do not go anywhere. Strategy is going to change up here. I know it's wet, but more people just dive in for new inters just to try and have that tyre advantage if they do not have the pace. That has gone awfully slow. It's behind safety car. It's nothing to the strategy. So, can we get Will in chat, please? Will, what happened there? Your AI is insane, so you can just pause and reply. Unless it was an AI mistake. I feel like it's Will back because it's glitching again. So, chaotic start. Silverstone Grand Prix. One DNS over Storm Blitz on his first race. Unfortunate for him. He might have been taken out by Woodsman. I don't know. We need to look into that. We need to see clips. You'll find out soon. We'll let you know. But right now, safety car is out and around a wet Silverstone. And while the safety car's out, I'd like to remind you of our brilliant sponsors for this league, Pole Position Clothing and On The Overtake News. Make sure you go follow them both on Instagram. We follow them on Instagram, so all you've got to do is find them and just follow them. GOAT sponsors for a GOAT league. Sim Racing Newbie, has he just jumped the Ferrari by accident? Or is he actually P3? I don't know. No, it looks like no. Okay. So Sim Racing Newbie P3 then? Interesting. I did not know that. You made P3. Sorry, I really did not know it. So we have got a safety car out. Cars here and there. It's a bit glitchy. Apparently out on the track. But we have just found out that Storm Blitz did DNF from personal error. Andy more than dead last. There are a lot of driver changing on the grid. People jumping people going too slow. I don't know. It's just a bit confusing for me, to be honest. Maldonado has joined, whoever Maldonado is. And I just remembered I do not have the everything up. I apologise. I will sort that all out now. There you go. That's a bit better. I always forget to do this during the race. You see the ERS deployments, so they're all on medium at the moment. This 23 game looks so good. Beautiful game, beautiful traction, and beautiful racing so far. We had cars going 3 wide. What more could you want? So then everyone's still out on their mentors, and no one's pit under the safety car for a strategy change, because why not? This race can get crazy. Moore's Manu at the back of the grid, not where he wants to be after starting in pole. Well, his AI starting in pole. Oh. And both McLarens having collision then under the safety car. What has happened there next? Andy Moore got the penalty for it. Okay, interesting. So both McLarens now dead last. Both Williams for just in front. Dr. Mystic and Wills Manu. Is safety car in this lap, or is it staying? Safety car is in this lap. Here we go then. We're going to have our first safety car restart of the race. Probably not our last one either, but Philip McGroin up in P1 and warming up them tyres to try and get going again. He will have to make sure he keeps composed, because Penstock Nose and Sim Racing Newbie aren't slow cars. It'll be interesting. Interesting to see how the safety car restart will go. How early will we go? He goes. Flip McGroin then. P1. Oh, Penstock Nose getting a bit shaky through there. Sim Racing Newbie is just flying behind him. The Haas and wait, sorry, who's the Haas racer with the Ferrari? Sandbag going for the dive bomb. They're wheel to wheel through hard a bit. Oh, there's a bit of collision there. They're both still racing. Ferrari getting pushed wide, which might allow Nova to open up and go for a move, but the Ferrari still pushing on the Haas. Wheel to wheel and down the straight. Will the Ferrari try around the outside? Yes, it does. Does he have the pace around the outside? Can they keep it clean? Now he's got the inside line. Does he have enough in it though? Nova trying to look around the outside of both of these drivers. This battle's going on and on. This is what we love to see around here. Sandbaggy pushing his car in. Keeps it behind the cops. And we'll cut back to them shortly. Sim Racing Newbie up into P2 then. Does the Ferrari and wants now to go for that P1. He wants to win. Nova with a time penalty for track limits already. If it's not DNF, it's track limits. It's Nova. What do you expect? Sim Racing Newbie and P2, 1.2 seconds behind. Followed by Conor Barry. Followed by Katz. Followed by Penstock. Followed by CFX 23. Followed by Sandbaggy. Followed by Nova. Followed by Shaney. Followed by Pharrell. Followed by Wills Manu. Followed by Dr. Mystic. Followed by Unknown Soul. Followed by Andy Moore. And then finally followed by Walney. The two McLarens look like they're going to have a nice little battle down into this corner. Let's watch it live. Is Andy Moore Andy Moore has done it again in the last corners. It's just not how it wants to go. Oh, that Will with Manu in the wall. It's all kicking off. Always a bit of contact there between. There's action everywhere. I can't keep on top of it. We're all around board with Shaney then on the back of Pharrell and Pharrell on the back of Nova. Interesting battle going to happen here. We could have a three-way battle sooner or later. Build up here. Sorry for everyone who is watching this stream. It's a bit all over the place. It's just 15 drivers racing, and it's only one set of eyes and one set of commentators here, and it's me, F1RL owner, back like always. And as you see, Pharrell extremely on the back of Nova here. Sound is a bit glitchy. Oh, we've got a sound glitch. Jesus Christ! Don't know if anyone else could hear that. Sim racing a bit of a time penalty then, not what he would want. Shaney jumping up the back of Pharrell, and Pharrell wants Nova. Right, then boarding down the straight. Nova swerving all over the place. Not what he should be doing, but I think Pharrell might get a better exit out. He does. He gets a brilliant exit. He's going to go for it. Round the outside and then. Goes deep. Nova covers. Nova slow through there. Go. Pharrell could. Whoa. Nova really needs to be careful with what he's doing there. Pharrell nearly making contact with him. That might have to be looked into. He's swerving all on the straights. I don't know why Nova thinks that's acceptable. Pharrell trying to find it hard to get past then. Williams Manu's got a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Pharrell pushes the Alpine wide of Nova. Nova's to try and keep the inside line. They're going to make contact. Pharrell keeps it low and goes through. Here we go, and Pens Up Nose and Connor Barry are battling it out. Up for P3, last podium spot. Let's ride on board with them now. Shaney on the back of Nova already. I can see on the timing screen. Does Pens Up Nose have to face skip up Connor Barry in the wet? I believe he does. Pens Up Nose is an amazing driver, and we are happy to have him in F1RL. Everyone keeping it clean so far, and then. I think everyone's driving a perfect race. Not perfect for some, like Williams Manu, because he's a stinker. He's deleted his hacks. He's now racing normally, and it's not working for him. Pens Up Nose then on the back of Connor Barry for P3. This is going to get very interesting in the coming laps. Let's ride on board with him now. On his gearbox, one Ferrari engine car to another. Who will be quicker? Engine screaming around that corner. Shaney gets past Nova then. Up into P9 for him. Nova on the last point position. Dr. Mystic could be in with some points here today if Nova does not get the pace up. Nova goes back past the Aston Martin then. There's a lovely little battle going on. We might flip them in a minute. Pens Up Nose pushing that car now. Let's see what he does. Can he go into this corner? He's going to line up and move into this corner. Down the inside. Locking the tyres up. Ferrari going for the switch back on him. Wheel to wheel through here. And Pens Up Nose just gets through. Now he'll chase down the man that he struggled to chase down last race. Sim Racing newbie. Our race winner, obviously. Sound glitch is horrible on this game. I apologise if any of our viewers can hear that as well, but it's just not nice whatsoever. It might be my headset broken, but it might just be noises that are coming from it. Nevertheless, we are here to race, not to worry about sound noises. I can always just turn the sounds off. Shaney, we're a 3-team time penalty. Lots of people write time penalties so far. But we're right on board with our race leader at the moment. Pens Up Nose on Pharrell. Past Pharrell. No, not Pharrell, sorry. Sim Racing. No, Sim Racing new. Was that rear locking? Was that? Oh! The Ferrari hitting Pens Up Nose as well. Pens Up Nose dropping into P5. Sim Racing new still P2. Followed by Connor Barry. Followed by Katz now. And the two Hasses line up P5 and P6. Dr. Mystic and Nova battling out. Looks like Dr. Mystic just got past. Excellent move from him, probably. So our closest battle is between P4 and P7. 4 cars battling out here. Can Sandbaggy try and keep them back? Oh, Penstop knows then. Looks like he got a better exit for them corners rather than Cats 29 in the Merc. There's no grip according to Sim Racing Newbie. Not ideal. Looks like the rain has eased a bit now. Could there be softs coming up soon? I'd find out what man who goes quickest, obviously. It's a man who's going to be relying on a safety car probably. Oh, the Ferrari up ahead going a bit widening of Conor Barry. But let's carry on riding aboard with pencil up nose. Three Maggers and Beckett's trying to stay on the back of that McLaren. Not McLaren, sorry, Mercedes. Overtake on, he's going for it. The Ferrari up ahead, slow as well, so we could see a three-way battle here for the final podium position. Obviously, Penson Nose was just there a minute ago before an incident through this corner. But here we go then, we're going to see them from Penson Nose point of view. Could this be? Through goes Hamilton! Oh my god, what a move! Can he make it? Oh no! That was nearly the moment. That was the pencil up noses moment as the Haas also gets past the Merc. Now we've got the two Haas up in P4 and P5 as we watch pencil up nose going down the inside. And so is the motorbike. Oh, there's contact everywhere. Oh, that's a big shunt. Pencil up nose. It's just what has just happened there. Can the stream let me know if they can also hear these horrible sounds that are happening, because it's really not nice. Oh, the Haas and the Ferrari making contact there. They're battling out. Cat's also there as well, going for that outrageous dive bomb a minute ago. Can FTracingleague get past Sam Baggy and get himself up to Philip McGowan up 8.3 seconds in 10 laps. Amazing work by him in that Red Bull, his first league race here with us today. I told everyone the race will get better. You see Pharrell wheel to wheel with the Ferrari, and he'll have to try around the outside, but we'll have the inside line in the next corner, and he keeps it. But will the Ferrari go for it down the straight properly? As up ahead, we've still got a three-way battle going on here. CFX 23 going to try the move on Conor Barry here. Stomblitz leaving the session. Unlucky for his DNF. He should be back stronger than ever next race. The Haas really having to back up here. Might allow the Mercedes to go for a move. The Mercedes try it. He locks it. Here's the Haas. Wow. That's like a Vettel and Verstappen moment if I've ever seen one. Cat's now probably involved in Koenigsegg. Pharrell goes through though. And now P4. Him making up the places. But Philip McGowan's the real winner here. He's up in P2. Conor Barry, 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Now that puts Pharrell in provisional at the moment P3 with that penalty in place, but can he get past and make it a confirmed P3? The two Hasses running alongside each other in P7 and P8. They have so much potential, just right now it is not going how they want to go. Andy Moore down in P14, and we've got a lot of penalties out there. People really track limits in this wet condition, but we can't expect anything more. There's going to be driving mistakes. The Haas is letting the other Haas through. I think he can notice he's quicker. He can push the car more. And now Penson Nose can do an Alonso like for Ocon. Pharrell on the back of Conor Barry. Pharrell showing his pace once again in this league. This is a man. This is our championship leader. Conor Barry going very right through Cops then, making a mistake there. We'll see Pharrell, current championship leader. Nova with a 3-second time penalty. Pharrell, will he be able to maximise his points here again today to try and keep that championship lead? It's round 5 out of round 8. So we are halfway, just over halfway through the season now. And every race counts. This is why consistency is key. Sim Racing Newbie up in P2 still. An 8.8 second gap to the car behind him. Pharrell going to try it around the outside. Struggles to keep the car So is the Ferrari. The Ferrari backs up then, and Farrell's through into P3. Both Alfa Romeos, not the greatest quality, but they are having a great race up into P2 and P3 for them. Cat's on the back of the Ferrari of Conor Barry, and Conor Barry really struggling in these conditions at the moment. Andy Moore gets past by Willis Manu then. Andy Moore struggling out in these conditions. I think, yeah, lack of grip out there for him. Willis Manu's pushing them. He's done the interesting qualifying. Cat's wheel to wheel. What a move from Cat's. But can the Ferrari strike back? Down straight with switching and overtake. Here's going to try the inside line. Cat's goes deeper. Keeps the inside line though. Through the next corner there, wheel to wheel. There is nothing in between them. A little bit of contact through the left rear. And the Cat's is through. Same back again, past Pensop Nose just struggling. He might have front wing damage, I do not know. Same back, freezing time penalty for multiple warnings as Conor Barry goes wide again. Now, action all over the track here. Always will be action all over the track here. Once again, this is F1RL. A new league, 5 races into an 8-race season. And it's only season 1, and we're going to have several more seasons to come. Andy Moore will slap with another penalty, and it's just not his day today. And it's home Grand Prix. He is now starting struggling in the second part of the season. This is a man that's P1, P3. He's been everywhere, but not today. He is down at the bottom. A man who is in contention for the Championship League. We are halfway through the race now, here in Silverstone. And my God, what a race it has been so far. As we can see then, big gaps all over the place, but this is a gap that is short. This is the FX23. Oh, sliding all over the place at FTracingleague company for track limits. Trying to chase down Conor Barry here. But also we've got Pensop Nose on the back of Sandy Baggy. Barry and Baggy, both in the Ferraris. Oh, Pensop Nose trying to go for a late lunge here. Showing that he has got pace, just being unfortunate with collisions. Willis Manu up into P13 now. He's on the climb. CFX23 getting past the Ferrari. Beautiful move. I think the Ferrari went wide and he dropped a lot. Right, the gaps are starting to open up a bit, but midfield is looking tasty here. Only one safety car in a wet race on Silverstone. I thought there was going to be more. Remember, we have got red flags implemented. Now, if a red flag comes on, this could switch up the race completely. A standing start could change the race completely. That's why you don't want to go anywhere. It might look like a boring race now, but trust me, it can only get better. Nova slapped with another penalty. And then he is currently P11. He's out the points, but hopefully he can try and claim back in the point. Shaney on the back of this battle then with the 2 Ferraris, the Haas and the Aston Martin, who gets an excellent exit. One of the Ferraris in then. Sandy Baggy in. Is he going to try the in to move? Or does he think too wet? Or is he going to try and go... We don't know. That's what we love about racing here. Nova with another... With a 5 second this time. I'm warning with a 5 second. Is it? Don't tell me it's soft weather. Surely not. In mediums? Is it seriously that time already? No. Hang on. It's slicks time apparently. This is going to get interesting now. Chat's trying to bit people thinking slicks are a good option. We have several people in the pit lane going onto the slicks then. One of them is Willis Manu, the quickest man in qualifying. If this medium strategy can work out, then my God, we could see a flick in here. We've got caution set to do. Is that a Ferrari that's cooked it? This is Conor Barry cooking it. Light, medium, rare. What will everyone do now? Because people have started pitting for the mediums. Has it dried up enough? We're going to see lovely battles down here. See Sandy Baggy on the back and over. But I'm interested to see the Red Bull staying out there. Muslim Racing Newbie stay out. Will he take the gamble to come in to try and take the race lead? No, he does not. He stays out. What about Farrell and Farrell? Prime P3 currently. Will he come into the pits for the mediums? No, he won't. Okay, interesting then. Will Katz try it? Katz does not try it either. CFX23 does. Will Pensop Nose go for the double stack? He does. The Haas with a double stack then. Here we go. And Shaney stays out. Dr. Mystic stays out. Connor Barry's in. Will Andy Moore come in? We'll find out sooner. So people coming in for the mediums then. Ferrari in for the mediums. Let's see how this double stack will go. So CFX 23 in. Will it be clean? No, I think it's going to be too tight. Yeah. It's not that bad though. It's not a bad double stack. It's a new front wing going on as well for Penstop. No, so he obviously did have damage. Medium tyres for some people. And more of these top 6, sorry, can I do now? They're going to have to go for mediums sooner or later because people will be quicker on their mediums if the track's perfect. Or do they think it's not medium weather yet? Do they think it's too slidey? We're going to find out. As you can see, Philip McGuire pushing the track limit there. It looks like he uses the RSC. Probably is going to pit. Then, if he's using his ERS deployment, he's pushing that car around the track. He wants a good in lap. He needs to do well. Unknown soul. Oh, so, okay, Philip McGuire staying out. If Vontae's Alfa Romeo does not pit, they are missing out on a huge advantage, I believe. We've got a four-way battle, I see on the mini-map, but we're just checking who's going to pit, who will not pit. Some racing newbie doesn't dare. We've got a puncher for Cats. Or is that... No, it's clear. How's he got a puncher? Don't know, but that's unfortunate for Cats. Well, so Pharrell comes in then. DRS enable, Pharrell calling it. Pitch perfect. Dr. Mystic, surely. 2 punches. Is it tyre wear that bad? Sorry, I'm really confused here. How people have been picking up punches. Riding the curb too much, just not enough. But here we go then. Pharrell on the mediums. Is he going to come out ahead probably? Yes, Dr. Mystic on the mediums. People might have come in too early. People might have come in a bit too late. We've got some battles brewing up here on the field. We have got a 4-way battle here. Andy Moore. Is Andy Moore staying out? No, Andy Moore isn't. I was going to say, if Andy Moore staying out, it's crazy, man. So we've got a tasty little 4-way battle here between 6th all the way down to P9. Was Manu setting the fastest lap? He's on the pace now. P10 for him at the moment, no penalties. If he makes this comeback today, I will be amazed. Oh, the Ferrari sliding all over the place. Philip McGuire into the pits then. He knows it's the right time to come in. You're saying the Ferrari, there is 2 Ferraris out on track. So Connor Barry's pitted, also trying to go for the mediums, but he's got the Inter still on. So it's like, whoa, there's a bit of contact between the Haas and the Ferrari there. What's for Sim Racing Newbie into the pit as well then. The Red Bull in and out for Sim Racing Newbie even gets to his pit box now. Dr. Mystic's very happy with what he's done at the moment. He's P5. He's managed to get his way up there. Glad to see him up in the running. What a man he is. Walney, after not the greatest start and pushing under the safety car, he's up there in P9 and fighting for P6 in that 4-way battle. Will and Manu catching the back of that pack. The Haas eager to get past them. Ferraris, there's a little bit of nudging in there. And the Haas going for it. The Ferrari defendant diving down the end. Oh! Here we go, and Walney needs to... Oh, there's a lot of contact there. Oh! That is a 3-way contact there. But Penstop knows he's managed to get through. Will's Manu pushing that car, and now he's going to be on the back of the pack more than ever. A 34-3 for him then. He wants to win this race. Sim Racing Newbie on the softs. Interesting choice. He has got 9 laps left, but will the soft cars go to the end? We're only going to find out here live on Twitch. And make sure you come join us every Thursday for this race, because this race... not just this race, every race is important in this series. So what is going to happen here then? Walney. It's all kicking up in the midfield. Like I said, Andy Moore's on the inters as well. Nova on the softs is going to try and go for a fastest lap. Or he might just go for softs to try and gain some places. Sim Racing Newbie in 10.8 seconds up now. He is gaining on Philip McGuire, but I don't think it will be enough. We'll see. I can't judge the man. He is dominant in most stuff he does. Depends on those losing some time. He might have some front wing damage due to that collision. Sound glitch once again. It sorts itself out after a while. Look at the pace on that McLaren. We've got, that is the car of Cats, I believe it is a Merc. He's had a moment. Barry and Andy. Oh, people picking up penalties everywhere. We've got changes everywhere. Warney up into P6 then. Oh, that's a massive crash. Penstop knows out the race. Moore's Manu with contact as well. Oh, that's going to be a VSC. Moore's Manu, why have you stopped? Don't try and make it a safety car. I know your game. Little cheat. But that's unfortunate there. So we have got VSC out. That puts Sim Racing Newbies pushed to a halt. But here is your grid so far. We have got 2 DNS. Unfortunate for Pencil Up Nose, did not quite see what I'm there. Just saw collision back. Andy Moore into the pits then. This could be the perfect time for him to get rid of them inters. Hopefully he can. He must not have been changing the MFD. And he was on inters again. Oh no, the drive-through penalty. That's probably going to ruin his race. If it's not ruined already. No unknown soul. People picking up penalties everywhere. Nova's retired. Mr. DNF back at it again. Dr. Mystic's going to be happy with this so far. P5 on his return race to the league after missing a couple. I think, I don't know if he was there for Monaco. I can't really remember much about Monaco. All I know it's chaotic. Is that a Warney spin? Yes, it was. What was Manny? You see, he got damage. I don't know. But we're back racing here. He's got a purple sector too. I don't know how. That track really drying up. But let's ride on board with our closest battle, which I don't know what our closest battle is. More many GGs, I got damage. Unlucky for you. Just keep them running. You've got 7 laps. You can defend P8 is points. If you clip it Nova, we can look into it. Obviously, you know the drill. I didn't see anything. Pensop knows leaving the session, not happy with what happened there. Hopefully, he'll be back next weekend better than ever. Coolio, you know what to do. Connor Barry into the pits, and I'm guessing he's got damage from the collisions. Unknown start up into P9. All the field is now spread out after VSC and whatnot, so we might not see that many battles into the last couple of laps. Sim Racing Newbie is gaining on Philip McGuire, but I don't think he's gaining enough, and he's got a 3-second time penalty, and Williams last. We don't know. That's what we love about racing. We don't know what's going to happen. Cats, is that Cats spun it again or just gone wide? He's struggling out there on their mediums. Sim Racing Newbie the fastest lap then. He wants this win. He wants to go back to that win. Or even take the fastest lap. Pharrell 10 seconds behind. So Sim Racing Newbie managed to keep this gap and keep them tyres going. He will guarantee himself a P2 then, even with that 3-second time penalty. Pharrell basically guaranteeing himself once again a P3. He is there on the podium. He's consistent. He is the driver to beat in the championship at the moment. But Philip McGuire has drove a lovely race today in that Red Bull. First league race, and it might be a first league race win in our league for him. Our first race on the F123 game, if you didn't know already. Cats is on the back of Shaney then. Obviously there was a little bit of a spin. So now he'll be finding out. Shaney looks like he's going slow. But maybe it's just playing mind games. Or letting him through, I don't know. Confusing life. Oh, that's a Michael. He gets a 3-second time penalty for track limits. Oh, Barry gets 3. Oh, everyone's getting. Well, many pits then. Unknown soul. Oh, unknown soul. Oh, that's an unsafe release from the Williams. From the Williams. Shaney DNF then. Is that a crash? Safety car. Andy Moore. I beg. Thank you. That's all I say. Sim Racing Newbie in a prime position here. Go on, do it. Do it. Should have done it. Will FRL pit now as well. We can see a massive soft to the end. Sim Racing Noobie's going to be in P1, but everyone behind him... sorry. The Red Bull did not pit. I apologise. I don't think many people will pit. My new station not getting any better. We have had 4 DNS down into late safety car, which is going to switch off everything. This is what we love to see on F1RL. Here we go, and more. Is he actually... If Andy Moore has seriously got inters on again, then there's a glitch in his game. Let's play perfectly into Will Manu's hand as well, because he's going to be back in there. Don't give up, Will. You might have a drive-through. It doesn't matter. Right, Sim Racing Noobie on them softs then. Sim Racing Noobie, we know you're in chat. What are them tyres saying? What's degradation like? Yeah, Will, if you suck, just net, Will, chuck a drive. Will, chuck your drive through in now under safety. Oh. You haven't had that bad of a race in Racing Noobie. What's the tyres saying? We need to know. We need to know what the tyres are saying. Are they prime still? Oh, it's going to get interesting. Unknown soul in the pits then. Will, firm your drive through on the safety car. You're stupid not to. %, I don't know, mate. You can't serve on the safety car, can't you? I didn't know that, sorry. My bad. But we're going to have another lap of safety car. Sim Racing Noobie on 20% tyres. He's got 5 laps left. He has been on them tyres for 4 laps. That means he'll be sitting at about 40% at the end, so his tyres could drop off. But nevertheless, this is F1RL. This is some of the best racing and chaotic racing you'll see. Yes, it is not PSGL. It is not GSRL, whatever it's called. But we are F1RL and we are trying our best to give you the best racing we possibly can. And remember, next season we'll have an extra tier, tier 2. Optimistic saying safety car will fuck him. I don't... Penalty wise, I mean everyone's basically got penalties except from Pharrell and Philip McGraw. That's the other thing, Sim Racing Noobie is going to have... If Pharrell will appreciate it this time, you could. That's actually a... Yeah, champion. Sim Racing, you do you, man. You do you, man. It would be cool to see you two working together again, like the team you should be. I just can't believe Andy Moore's still out on intermediates when it's a dry track. There must be a glitch in the system, or is it actually on me? Yeah, it's just glitching for me. No, it's... Well, this is going to get interesting now. Because Sim Racing Noobie has just given the strategy to himself. They might let Pharrell through his teammate, who is the championship leader and probably need the points today. Well done, you. Is P9, but he has got drive-through, so he's going to have to push and use the drive-through later on. He probably will be completely out of this race. Points-wise, it's unfortunate for him. Unless you have a big collision, obviously many people doing F and he gets through somehow. It's F1RL. Or SRN make the deal that you let him through and then gives you position last couple of corners. I don't know. But the safety car will probably be in this lap then, so you're going to have to make a decision very quickly what you're going to do. So you're going to have to let him through quickly. Can't mess up, but the safety car not in this lap. So we have got the safety car for an extra lap. Wow. It's going to get interesting now. The pack are all catching up. We're on lap 22 out of 26 and we are behind the safety car. This is going to get the most point you can get, but make sure to follow us on all our socials. Fast One Racing League. Fast #1 Racing League. That is our socials. Follow our Twitch, because you know, this is where it all happens. Watch our YouTube, F1RL. And just enjoy what you're just about to watch in a minute. Unknown Soul out of the session then. Did he just crash out? He might have DNF'd. But like I said, that's another DNF. That is now 5 DNFs today. If Andy Moore somehow gets points on these intermediates, I don't know what to think. I think he can actually. He is a lap down though. But Conor Barry's going to go into P10 and Andy Moore's on the back of him. This is going to get interesting, everyone. Very interesting. I told you you would not want to miss out on this race, and trust me, this has been one of our better races in this league. So this is hopefully going to be the last lap of the safety car, because the pack has all dropped behind the safety car. So this is all going to get interesting now. Deep breaths, everyone. But once again, I'd like to say thank you to our sponsors on the Overtake and Pole Position Clothing for sponsoring what we do. Is really appreciated. And make sure you go check them out on the socials, and so they can start paying us money, because we are broke. Surely the safety car has to be in the slaps. Sim Racing Newbie on them softs, he could have the pace. I'd say Sim Racing Newbie, send it. I think both of you can do him. I don't think you should back out from no one. It's your championship as well, but safety car is in this lap then. Philip McGuire's going to have to do another safety car restart. And look, everyone warm up them tyres and try not to make collisions with each other. Conor Barry and Andy Moore are in the middle of the pack. Lapped cars, obviously. Hart will jump in the pits now. Or is he going to jump in the pits later? I think he's going to jump in the pits later. Yeah. As we go racing then. Sim Racing Newbie with an excellent launch out that corner. Here we go. He's on the soft. He's going for the move already. Wow, late excitement here in Silverstone. It's gone round. Has he done the inside? There's still wheel to wheel. We might have to back out a bit there. Sim Racing Newbie on the back end off the Red Bull. Showing he's got the pace on them softs still. Could we see a late charge from Sandy Baggy on them softs, but he's on new softs. Sim Racing Newbie then pushing his car down the straight in the slipstream. Is he going to go for the inside? No, he does not. He backs out. He should have just sent it. This caution sector 1. That is a Ferrari of Conor Barry, I believe. I don't think Andy Moore got the greatest start either. Caution sector 2. Don't know what's happened there either. I think it's just Andy Moore going slow, or is it Cats going slow? I don't know. But here we go in Sim Racing Newbie. It's going to be pushing onto that Red Bull. He has got 2 laps to get this move done, and he got to gain 3 seconds. Pharrell dropping off a bit. Is he going to try and defend from CFX 23, who has also got 3 second time penalty? I think Pharrell's pretty comfortable where he is at the moment. All he has to do is not get past and 3 seconds gain on him, and he will guarantee himself a podium. Philip McGuire's going to guarantee himself a podium if he doesn't let Sim Racing Newbie through on the last couple of laps, and then lets him get a 3 second gap. I think Philip McGuire's pushing away now, but he's used a lot of energy that lap. Sim Racing Newbie is one thing he's good at, and that's energy conserving. Boys Manu, Sandy Baggy up into. They're fighting it out. Wheel to wheel, both on the softs, but Will has got to drive through. Andy Moore comes into pits then. I think that will be his race done today. Sim Racing Newbie then dropping him quite a bit off now. He's 7 attempts. It might be a little P3 for him if he can't gain on Pharrell. There is a yellow flag. I don't know why there is yellow. Oh, there's been contact between Boys Manu and Sandy Baggy. They were just fine. We did just see that a minute ago. They are sort of been warning up in P6. Dr. Mystic happy with that P5 so far. Don't know Dr. Mystic's penalties, what he's saying. He might have a drive-through because he's saying it done him over. Nevertheless, has any more finally gone off them inters? No. I believe Andy Moore's game's glitched, because if he's still choosing inters over mediums, he is stupid. Oh, that's why for Sim Racing Newbie. Why am I bothered with him now? This is the battle we're going to want to watch here. This is the one that matters for us here in F1RL. This is Sim Racing Newbie. In front of him is new driver Philip McGuire. He's pushing, he's got the pace. But Sim Racing Newbie also showing some pace, but he's also got a 3 second penalty. So he wants to try and push away from Pharrell, but try and get past Philip McGuire. But I don't think he'll gain that 3 seconds that he'll need to gain. See, then he is on the back of him. I don't think it's going to happen unless there's a little collision and a mistake from Philip McGuire. I'm pretty sure he'll guarantee himself the race win. The RS enable is the last lap of the Grand Prix. Riding the ball then with your race leader, Philip McGuire. Sim Racing Newbie really on the back of him. Or he does it. He wasn't going to risk it. He will take the DRS down the straight. Well, man, he comes into pit service, driver in, and that will be his race done. I think he will still get a point. No, he will still get a point. He'll get P9. As you see, Ryan Ball now with Sim Racing Newbie fighting the Red Bull. Wheel to wheel through there. This is his last lap, Joe, for the race win. Sim Racing Newbie just a car in front. Yes, he is. Now he's going to try and get that 3-second gap. Whacked open as he's now pushing his car down the straight, down to Cops. But Red Bull is there. It's on the back of him. Is it going to be a move? No, it's not. I think the Red Bull just keep his position for now. He is quite content there. He knows that he's got a 3-second penalty to deal with, and he will have DRS coming up. But Sim Racing Newbie wants to try and make it a 3-second gap to his teammate, which he is very close to. Let's watch the timing screens then. Sim Racing Newbie pushing the car down the hangar straight and then coming out to the last corners. He might take the win on paper, but penalty-wise, I think it'll be it. The Red Bull going for a risky little move there. Both pushing their cars when the Red Bull does not need to. And there will be Sim Racing Newbie that crosses the line in P1. But it's not going to be P1 because he's got a penalty. That's your race winner there. Philip McGowan's first race in the league takes the win. Followed by Sim Racing Newbie, followed by FTracingleague, followed by CFX23, followed by Dr. Mystic with an excellent drive from him. That's my driver of the day. Sandy Baggy, followed by Walney, followed by Katz. Katz with a 5-second unserved penalty. Yeah, it's... Oh, Pharrell took it. Oh, Pharrell took P2. Sorry, Sim Racing Newbie P3. Wilton Manu will take points after his race day. Andy Moore still on the intermediates. Still shocked me. That was Silverstone, everyone. And that's what you expect. Well done to everyone. That was my new spin. Yes, it is. You want to get that car moving quick. I mean, it doesn't matter. He's doing donuts for us, I think. Was Manu, well done. 20-second time penalty. And he still keeps P9. Does not do the drive-through then. But there you go, everyone. Well done to all our drives down track today. That is your race winner there. The new Philip McGroin. He is in that Red Bull. And he is here to push. Boys Money not showing your pacing on Walney, driver of the day. It was either him or Dr. Mystic. They both drove a perfect race. Congratulations to them. But once again, this has been F1RL. It has been a chaotic Silverstone. We had race with rain and then dry. But once again, I hope you join us next Thursday at 7 o'clock for another race. I don't know what track it is off by heart, but you'll find out shortly on our socials. Make sure to follow us on there, follow our sponsors, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.